If you walk around our campus and spend time with students, with faculty in our labs, in the library, there is no single area in the university that hasn't been touched by philanthropy.
Not everybody was totally behind putting in the money for George Mason University's advance. All kinds of reasons why this is not going to work, but it did. And it did it because there was a lot of people who believed in it and were willing to support it with whatever it needed.
That's part of the Mason spirit. We do things. We determine we want to do things and we go and we do it. We don't let people say, no, you can't.
George Mason University thrives to be a university that makes a mark, that has an impact, that changes lives. It's a university that defines its success by how many lives we change for the better.
My parents fled El Salvador during the Civil War in the mid-1980s, and so they came to the U.S. looking for the American dream. And the biggest thing that they instilled in me was the value of education, that knowledge is power and the greatest equalizer. When you make a contribution to George Mason University, you are paying it forward, being part of the community and giving other people a chance to advance their own being through education.
I funded this scholarship for the School of Art. My first wife had multiple sclerosis, and she had an amazing artistic talent. My hope is that this will go towards the student's senior project, and I would like the student to do something that would connect with somebody who has MS.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mason has kids, some of whom are sleeping in their cars just to get an education. And those are things that we, as folks out in the community, businesses who are successful, they can do something about that.
We're always looking for new ways of doing our work better. One of our strategic commitments is to find more effective ways to help our students to go through transformational learning experiences.
We have students who are involved in doing everything from biotechnology to doing limb research to working on plays and operas. And so students are engaged in the academic work at the university at a level of engagement that's well beyond what they would normally do in a classroom.
I have a student working with me now who is working in the area of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs. And we have a project that has received funding from the undergraduate research program, OSCAR, here at Mason.
Undergraduate research is important not only for the fact that they get on their resume that they've done a project or been awarded a grant or been able to travel to a conference, but also what we hear from students is this is the transformational opportunity of their undergraduate career.
Our hope in supporting Mason is the hope that the funds will be used to help Mason students who might not otherwise have such an opportunity to engage in an experience that will really help to transform them and really help to propel them forward, and hopefully in ways that will help them to make the world a healthier and better place.
This summer I went to Swaziland for 3 weeks, and while I was there I worked with the Infection Prevention and Control Department. It really gave me the confidence on a professional and an individual level to see that I could apply what I've learned to go forward, and I could be a leader and work with the team and really have a good impact on the status of global health. And to have this opportunity that I would not have had otherwise, it was one of the things I would be most grateful for the rest of my life, because it really is life-changing.
What could we have done differently with Doug? Yes.
Scanning power is technically your lowest.
Start at level 2, stop 90%, then move on up to the next level.
We thought that naming professors and chairs would make this a more attractive place to get the best professors available wherever they are in the United States. And it pretty much worked.
The guy that was the lead on that team, that definitely influenced me in my decision to come here. It means a great deal to a person in terms of knowing that you are appreciated, It's also one of the classic ways that the university used to attract new talent.
Some of our brightest faculty members, the ones that are working on breakthrough research that is helping solve some of the world's most pressing challenges, are here thanks to scholarships and chairs and professorships provided by many of our donors. I am moved by how many people out there care so deeply about what we do. I need to use every opportunity to say a big, unqualified, deep thank you.
1, 2, Mason!
Anything that a donor does to help retain a student, to strengthen a student's experience, to fund an internship or the possibility of study abroad, all of those things enrich our students and lead to a far better experience for them. And for that, we're eternally grateful.
It really takes a community to make this happen. George Mason University and all its services would not be here were it not for the contributions of many, many people like you.
It's incredible the things that Mason alum are doing for such a young institution. When you give, you're really supporting not only Mason, the network, this region, but I think you're supporting America and what you can do to make it a better place.
It's ours, and we take care of it, and we want to contribute to it.
Those dollars help us to make things happen that we wouldn't otherwise be able to do. And I hope that my dollars can help to make that difference.
Make your mark.
Make your mark.
Make your mark.
At Mason, we define our success not by what others may say about us. We define our success by the impact that we have in our community and in the people that we serve. We exist to have an impact. We exist to make a mark.